Uh, Welcome back here. Don't feel hesitate to write down that you can hear me or not. Voice is okay or not. Just write it down. I need to fix this first. I've changed my headphone. The voice is clear or not. Just let me know that, okay? And also let me know who is here. I want to know who is here. Don't message me right now. Please let me know that you can hear me or not. The voice is okay or not, okay? We have the news at 8:30, non from in unemployment change, and we have the news at 10. You will see how it works. Can you hear me? You can hear me. IT2. Okay, okay, perfect sound. Hey Martin, how are you, brother? Welcome back. Okay. Thank you, Physical Memorials. Thank you, guys. Thank you. So you can hear me. Okay, perfect. So I have just changed my account here. Paper trading. I have added that. Uh, I would I will talk about the entry here. Okay, let me talk about this because we have 5 minutes left. So here was the entry. Sorry, it's from 1 minute chart. I took sell first here and I got stopped out by this run. I took my sell depending on the 15-minute consequent encroachment. I was thinking that market can't go above this high. Okay, I was thinking like that way because it has actually traded this parallel okay, from 1 minute chart. I thought when it went below this consequent encroachment, that is kind of 50-50 chance. I took my sell over there for 3 contracts and then I put 3 limit over here. Okay, three buy, I mean buy stop because that was the sell. And I was thinking if it can go there, I will stop out 1 time, 2 time, 3 time. I got stopped out over here. And after getting stopped out, I saw this breaker. This is a very perfect breaker. We have 4 minutes left for the news. So I'm not going to guess the news run because though I'm expecting lower run, I hope it will go low. I mean, just let me show it to you first. Okay. I am expecting it will come here somewhere. Okay, there is the last fair value gap, also the sell side liquidity. Below this, we have the sell side liquidity. I'm expecting some kind of lower run as this uh, consequent encroachment has broken already. There is a very nice fair value gap over here. Let me mark it. This fair value gap, and also if you just mark this fair value gap as your I fair value gap, you can mark this one. So this is the I fair value gap. I will write it down. I fair value gap. I everything. Okay. So what it can do, I'm not sure it will do it or not, but I'm expecting something like this. Okay, so let's see how it works. Because we all are waiting for the NFP, non-farm payroll unemployment. Hey Hans, how are you, brother? Domino, hi, brother. Good morning and good evening, Stephen. So for high sound is good. Thank you, brother. I'm expecting something like that. Okay, but let me actually come over here. So I got a stop out for 3 contract over here, and when I saw this breaker actually happened, okay, what I told you, it doesn't need to go. I mean, if it just go above the old high, it is not enough for being a perfect breaker. So I was needed a fair value gap over here. When I shift my chart over there now, I'm telling you don't shift, don't do this like that way. Okay, I'm not telling you to do this. I'm just showing you my thinking. Okay? I saw this high actually perfectly traded that fair value gap. So when I saw that, I immediately just jumped for this breaker. When it just went below this breaker, consequent encroachment, I took 1 contract sold. 1 time it went back to the consequent encroachment, I took another one. When it has been retested over here, I took 2 contracts. I mean sold. Okay, and to this lowest fair value gap, I mean cut down 50%. That means 2 contract I cut off, and the lowest, I mean below this low, I took another 2 contract off. So overall, that was a very nice business. I don't want to show it to you because this one is actually my real toughest step. I do not want to disclose that one. Okay. Hey Ramesh, how are you, brother? So that was the thing, and there is another session. I mean another entry I took at the London session over here. Okay. So there was the sell side liquidity here. That was a very clean sell side liquidity. Actually, I don't trade London session, but trading London session is too easy. Okay, too easy, because if you know where market will go, you can easily trade the London session. I will talk about this later. When I see market is actually falling, this is very clean sell side liquidity. Okay, this low and this low, they're relatively equal lows. I was expecting this run will take the sell side liquidity. Hey Amga, how are you, brother? It will take this sell side liquidity, but it failed to take the sell side liquidity. Instead of that, it has made this fair value gap. Can you see the fair value gap over here? It was a very nice displacement, and that was a very nice fair value gap. So when market came back again to this fair value gap, I took my entry over there. I closed my, I mean, uh, target profit. I targeted my profit here to this fair value gap. Okay, I have target over there. So I took off one contract when it went below this low, little bit low, and I took another contract when it went to this fair value gap high. There was a fair value gap. Actually, there is no fair value gap. So I'm sorry, I forgot that one. I thought there is a fair value gap. I missed the, you see the wick here, I missed it. Okay, I didn't see it when I put my target profit over there. I thought that was a fair value gap. If I saw this is not a fair value gap, then I would go for that fair value gap, because this is the most obvious one. But I think like this way, I actually missed. I thought this is a fair value gap over here. Sorry, that was a fair value gap. So actually I closed my entry somewhere here. So that was another entry. So overall I took three trade just before. Okay, so here. Okay, nice, 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 nice. So actually, it didn't went to that I fair lookup, but it's okay. I was expecting lower run. So this sell side liquidity that should be triggered. That is my thinking. Okay, I'm not telling you to go for that. I was thinking it will go to that fair lookup, then it will come down, but it's okay. It actually came to this fair lookup over here, or if you just mark the breaker, I just missed it out. Whatever. If you mark that breaker, it retested that breaker, it went lower. Okay, that's good. So my expectation is it will go and clean this sell side liquidity, and finally it will go for that sell side liquidity, and this last fair value gap that will be triggered. Okay, this from the 15-minute chart. Let it. Okay, here. No, it's from 15-minute chart. This is the last fair value gap. So that is my expectation. Market will come here. I'm not telling to go for that. Please don't go for that, because this is very highly risky. Okay, don't what to say, don't gamble. It's highly risky, guys. I'm just telling you again and again, highly risky. And in the meantime, I just I don't think so I have to keep this one. I can remove that one, that fair value gap as well. Okay. So there are some relatively equal highs from 1 minute chart. I don't think so it's gonna trigger over there, but it can do. This is the only thing that is actually very much tensed. I'm tensed about this one. I hope after clearing the sell side liquidity, if it has more energy, it will come here. Then it can go some kind of, it can give us some kind of higher run, because we have a very clean buy side liquidity over here. I'm going to remove the sell side liquidity level. So there is a very clean buy side liquidity. Look at this highs, this high and that high. They're perfect highs, and this high is very relative. So this is the perfect buy side liquidity. Let's see how it trigger. Okay, now it has taken the buy side liquidity over here, gave market structure shape. This is a very nice fair value gap. Are you willing to take your sell over there? No, I'm not. I'm not, because after a big news, 15 minute to 30 minute, that is highly risky. Highly risky. Nobody can tell you where market will go. Okay, so please don't go for that. That is a request. And you can see the weekly new week opening gap. This is from so long. I mean, so long before this weekly. This is not this week opening gap. This is from past. Okay, past some days. I don't remember. If I go to the 15-minute chart, I could say. I mean, I could see from where it is. It has respected the higher level. So this is the only breaker that can hold the price to take that sell side liquidity. Okay, this is the only barrier, only barricade, whatever you say. This is the only barricade. If this one is broken, there is much more possibility that market will come here. So this is a rails 30 handle. Maybe you can take some handle from here. Okay, when it will be broken. Until it is not, I mean, it is broken, I'm not interested to take sell or doing anything. Okay, just we have the news has released. After 15 minutes to 30 minutes, I hope we will get some kind of setup or something. Though I'm not going to do anything, and because we have another news at 10, so let's see how it works. I am expecting it will take the sell side liquidity. This one, at least it will take this sell side liquidity, but if it has more energy, then it can take the lowest sell side liquidity. It can do that, okay? But am expecting it will take this sell side liquidity at least. This buy side liquidity, that can be the target for 10 a.m. news. That can be target. I'm not sure, but that can be target for the 10 a.m. news. I need to see the price action until 10, how it reacts. If it can take some kind of sell side liquidity, then I will expect some kind of higher run at 10 news. But if it started to go higher and it take that buy side liquidity now, then at 10 a.m. I will expect this run again. One more time I will expect. Now, if you ask me, can you brother, can you take this one? No, I can't take this one because I told you there is a very nice I fair value gap over here. So I was expecting market will go to that fair value gap, I fair value gap, then it will give me the lower run. So that is a big range. I can't put my sell, or I can do the selling here and hold my trade until here. I mean the stop loss. It is very risky and so much handle. I mean it's near about 60 handles, so it's not possible for me to hold my trade until there. I will look for this fair value gap consequent encroachment, okay? Because the consequent encroachment is very important. If it can hold the price, the consequent encroachment can hold the price, then there is much more possibility that market will go lower. If it fails, the consequent encroachment failed to hold the price, I will expect that it will go and take the buy side liquidity. So this fair value gap consequent encroachment, that is very important for me. So it has just reached to the consequent encroachment. Let's see where body close. Hey Remzias Dofo, hey, what do you think? Where price will go? Let me know. What do you think? You have two level. I can show it to you. You have buy side liquidity here. You have sell side liquidity here and here. Okay, that is very clean sell side liquidity from 15-minute chart. If you remember, I have given you two buy side liquidity. I mean two liquidity level. One was here. Yesterday it has taken that buy side liquidity and this sell side liquidity. If you remember, I have tweeted these two level. So what do you think? Where market will go? It will go and take that buy side liquidity, or it will come lower and take that sell side. What is your thinking? What should market do? I just need to understand I need to know your opinion because that matters to me. I would love to see how do you think market will do. Market will react because okay. Before giving me the answer, let me tell you some more thing. I told you if you see some kind of liquidity from 15-minute chart, okay, very clean liquidity, you can ask price to come here. But if you see 1-minute liquidity, you can't ask price to go there to take that sell side, the buy side liquidity or sell side liquidity. Okay, this is from 1-minute chart. So I can't ask price to come here to take that sell side liquidity because this is from 1-minute chart. But this sell side liquidity is from 15-minute chart. See, this closer from 15-minute chart. So this is more obvious sell side liquidity. I can request price go there to take that sell side liquidity. In the meantime, it will take that sell side liquidity as well. So I can do that. I just can't invite price to take that buy side liquidity because that is from 1-minute chart. I can't do that. If market is very near to that buy side liquidity, I'll be so much confident that it is going to take that buy side liquidity. But I can't request price to go over there because that is from lower time frame liquidity. Okay. So please let me know that how do you think where price will go? What do you think? Let me know. Okay, just write it down. There's nothing to be ashamed of, or don't feel embarrassed because I told you that market will go lower. Okay, it could go higher. It could do that. So there is nothing wrong. Now I'm expecting it will take that sell side liquidity. It will be rejected from the consequent encroachment. Maybe it won't do that. It will go higher and take that buy side liquidity. It can do that. That doesn't mean I'm wrong. That means it is the volatility. It is happening because of the human manipulation, not algorithm. This price action is not algorithm. What does it mean? Algor. I don't know what does it call actually. I mean, algo is not doing this. The human being are doing this. Okay, so there will be some kind of manipulation, and that is unexpected manipulation. So that is why we don't trade at the news time. We wait at least 15 minutes to 30 minutes to be, I mean, to come down the price. Now, please, guys, let me know that what is your thinking. Okay, if you don't write down anything, how can I understand that? What is your expectation? Someone please be brave and tell me what is your thinking by watching the price. How do you think which one will be triggered? Okay, or maybe it will take that buy side liquidity, then it will take that sell side liquidity. What is your thinking right now? Where price will go? Just tell me the price level. Okay, that market will go there first, and it will go there first. I mean, it will go over there. Okay, it is just like a coin flip. Now we will watch. Okay, that's a nice answer. This I think is more probable. What is that? I think is more probable that it goes to take sell side liquidity. Okay, so you are expecting for sell side liquidity. Martin, don't know. Higher, higher. Okay, so everyone is expecting higher. 16200, 16220. What is that? 16220, 16220. No, I don't think so. It will go that much far. I am not. Uh, I'm not expecting that market will go that much high. Okay, that is the I fair value gap. So in 220 is too far. I'm not going to expect that much around. I think at the end of the day we will be lower if we get the buy side liquid. Then until then I don't think the week was up or down, and there is more to take one the sell side liquid. Okay, that's good. And it's gone too far up to not go higher. Okay, so you're not thinking that market will go high. Okay, that's good. And then I will tell you something. Okay, after reading your, don't forget. Okay, I'm not going to forget this one, but I will tell something. I will show you something that is you know better than me. I talked about this so many times. So many times I talked about that. Okay, so I'm going to tell that, but please don't forget. I will just read your comment first. I think it's gone to, okay. Yes, first buy side and then fall to sell side. That's good, brother. 16020, 16020, 16020. So it's kind of 16020. Okay, so you are expecting it will come to the I5 lookup somewhere there. Okay, that's good, brother. Well, I expect lower price, but price can take the equal highs depends on the C of the 5 look. Okay, brother. Okay, 50% of the 830 candle, then down to the sell side of the 830 candle. 50% of the 830 candle. So this is the 830 candle, and you are expecting 50%. Let's see. So 50%. Okay, and then down to the sell side of the, and you are expecting it will come here. Okay, that's good. Play. Just I want it go lower, but just buy side first. Okay, there's nice equal lows at 15887.5, 15887.5, 15887.5. Let me actually see that on 15887.5. There's somewhere here. So you are talking about be here. Let me load the chart over there. Okay, so this low and that low. Mark that on. Yeah, I was thinking like that way. Yeah, that is the success. I missed this one. Thank you, brother, for reminding me that, because I saw the rejection from here before. So I was actually expecting some kind of lower run. I mean equal loss, but I forgot that one. Okay, so you have already gave me the your precision. Now I would love to talk about this one. Do you remember this thing? Now it is going to happen or not? I don't know. I really don't know. Remember this one? If you see very clean CSL, okay? I would love to go for that. Let's see it works or not, okay? But I am expecting something like this. Now, there is no chance to take the sell over there. Why? Because if you do that, your stop loss will be near about here, right? So 32 handle, more than enough. And also we have very clean buy side liquidity. So this is not the place where you can take yourself. But I'm expecting to happen this type of things. I don't want to take, I don't want to see that it has taken that buy side liquidity right now. I don't want to see that. Why I don't want to see that? Because if it has done that run, okay, there is another buy side liquidity over here. It's from the daily chart. So far I remember, this buy side liquidity should be the trigger, should be triggered today. It should be triggered if it has taken that buy side liquidity. Okay, that is my thinking. I'm not telling it will do that or it will do that thing or another thing, whatever. I don't know, but I don't want to see it has taken that buy side liquidity right now before clearing the sell side liquidity. That is my thinking, my expectation. I'm not telling it is going to happen. Nobody, please take your decision depending on my analysis. I would love to see it has been rejected from the consequent encroachment, rejected from the consequent encroachment, rejected from the consequent encroachment. This is the curve. It has came to the lower part. Now it should go lower. I'm expecting price like that way. But brother, it went to the, I mean, the consequent encroachment, above the consequent encroachment. Yeah, I saw it has gone above the consequent encroachment. But I have another breaker. So this 50-minute fair value low is another breaker. I would love to see it will be rejected from there. I will I would love to see some kind of lower run. Now, if it has taken that buy side liquidity, that's good. We have very nice I fair value gap over here. If you remember the I fair value gap, so actually go to the 15-minute chart. That is the I fair value gap. I would love to change the color so that you can. So this is the I fair value gap. If it can go above that buy side liquidity, this I fair value gap is the perfect place for retracing. In my opinion, this is all my opinion, just my opinion. I don't know what is going to happen. But my expectation is it is not going to take that buy side liquidity before getting, I mean, taking the sell side liquidity. It is not going to do that. If it has done that on, then this I5 lookup is the perfect place for retracing. Okay. But if it failed and go below this, okay, this I5 lookup, this is also a I5 lookup, inversion fair lookup. If it can go below that fair lookup, there is much more possibility to take this sell side liquid. I forget this one. Thanks to Hans to remind me this one. I really forgot this one. I was thinking about this, but I forgot to mark this one. Thanks, brother. Thank you very much. So if it can go to this fair value gap, this I fair value gap, this sell side liquidity should be triggered. That should be triggered first. Then if it has energy, it will go through this new week opening gap. Finally, it will take that sell side liquidity. I don't know it is coming here or not. I don't know, but this to sell side liquidity is so juicy. Okay, market should take this to sell side liquidity at least. Now we should wait. We should not jump here for the entry. Why? Because this is the place where most of the traders took. I mean, they are stopped out here. So many people has already started to blow their account only because of this price action. So many people, the people who actually gets the news, they have already started to blow their account. So we have to wait. This manipulation is happening by the human being. I'm not telling this, ICT told this, so I am just using his word. This thing actually now not algorithmic. I forgot this word, algorithmic. So we are not going to do anything over here. We can see some kind of consolidation now. We can see some kind of big run now. We can see some kind of weird slopiness now. I mean, it will take the buy side liquidity to take the sell side liquidity. We can expect anything right now. Don't forget, this is the non-farm payroll. We have another news at 10. Both of these two news, 8:30 news and 10 news, both of them are so important, so important. So if you would love to do something, you have to do before 7 from the London session. And now I'm telling you this, don't go for that. If you see the non-farm payroll, please don't take entry that week. That is a request, brother. You need highly, you need the skill to read the highly precise price action if you would love to trade in the non-farm payroll week. Okay, this is the weird price action ever you will expect from that week. So I am just telling you again and again, don't predict the price, don't trade by your live money in that, specifically only this week. This is very highly risky. Okay, you can do the paper trade. Now if you ask me why, then why, brother, why did you take that entry? I took that because it's near about maybe 29 days. I think, yeah, 29 or 30. I think 29 days I didn't take any trade to my live account, and if I don't take at least one entry to my, I mean, prop firm, then they will ban my account. Okay, that is that is my problem. I mean, I had to take the entry because I didn't check. So it was near about 29 days, so far I remember, and tomorrow market is off. The day after tomorrow market is off, so I will have no chance to take the entry. That's why I took my entry. Okay, I was kind of bound to take that entry. That's why I took that entry. Now at London session, I took that entry, and at the New York AM session before 8, I saw very nice breaker. That's why I took another entry over here by what seeing that very nice breaker. Okay, if I didn't see that, I wouldn't take that entry. Even I took the loss as well. I mean, three contract loss first. So whatever it is, I was bound to take that entry. That's why I took that entry. Otherwise, I wouldn't take that entry. Okay. So that is the truthfulness, brother. I'm just telling you the truth. It's up to you now to trust me or not. Right now, I'm not expecting that market will take that buy side liquidity. That is not my expectation. My expectation is it will go lower. It will take the sell side liquidity. That is my expectation. Now, market can easily do this. It can take the buy side liquidity. It can reach this I fair value gap, and then it can retrace. It can do that. So we have to wait. But well, just be ready for seeing the weird price action until 10. Until 10, just start, be prepared to expect the weird price action right now. I will love to mark this. I really love it. Dixon made a volume gap. It's coming back, fill that gap. So everything is up. Let me check. So this is your dollar index. You are talking about this thing. That was a nice run. What is it wanting to do? Went lower. I didn't see the dollar index, to be honest, but I forgot about dollar index right now. I mean, I forgot about the dollar index. No, I don't think so. This candle is gonna end like that way. I am thinking it will close at least somewhere here, above the constant encroachment. It will close at least. Okay, if it has more energy, then it can close above the fair value gap. But at least it will close over here. That is my expectation, brother. I have won my IC markets platform. It's your 850 macro. Oh man, I am not going for the macro right now. We have very big news today, and this is very crucial. Okay, so I'm not going for any kind of macro right now or anything else. I want to see how price actually reacts. So this to fair value, I mean this to low. Oh man, how beautiful that one. Very clean. This low and this low, they're very clean. This is the low from 1 minute chart, and this is the low from 15-minute chart. We have so many sell side liquidity over here, and that should be triggered. Now when it will be triggered, I don't know. I need to see first how price react right now. Until 10, we have to read the price. So you see the bull flag, the people that took buys here, they were profitable, okay, and they took sell, they got stopped out by that candle. So whoever were seller, they are stopped out. Now whoever are buyers, they are still profitable. When it will break this one, they they will be stopped out. Now when they will be stopped out, they will start to sell over there. Okay, I mean, like this. Okay, so this is their level. Okay, they took buy, again they took buy, it came here, so they're getting comfortable that market is going higher. Okay, one more time it will come here, they will take again buy. What will market do? It will fail to go above that high. Instead of that, it went lower. When it went lower, all of the buyers will be stopped out. When they will be stopped out, they will think, okay, support has broken, now it will be resistance, so they will take sell over there. When market will come here, they will take sell. Market will go a little bit lower, then boom. Just this thing, this is the way I see the market of this type of flag. Okay, so let's see how it works. Now still the buyers are profitable, sellers are already stopped out, and buyers here, okay, prices over here right now, they're actually they're getting taking more buys. What price has to do? It has to go lower. When it will go low, all of them will be stopped out. It will come back again to this resistance, this level, or the, I mean, the support level over here. Maybe that will be their support level. It will come back again over that sell side liquidity, I mean the support level, they will take sell there. What will market do? It will go a little bit lower, they will start to enjoy or celebrate their winning, then boom, it can happen. So sometimes I do this type of things. I go against the retail trader. That is also kind of a fun. Okay, this is kind of fun. So it's up to you. I'm just adding some confluences over here. You can see very clean bull flag right now. Let's see how it works. Just an example, Tito. If price will not take that equal high, and price will go with body below the fair value gap. What did you ask? Let me read your comment one more time. Just an example. If price will not take that equal highs, so you are talking about this equal highs, okay, and price will go with body below I fair value gap. That means here you are talking about this gap. You would think price will take the equal loss. Yeah, that's the thing, brother. I just told that one. If it failed to take that buy side liquidity, okay, if it failed to do that, instead of that, it came here. The body has to close below this fair value gap. I will expect some kind of buy side liquidity first, market structure shift, fair value gap, boom. This will be my expectation. Now, if it has taken that buy side liquidity, if I see this I fair value gap is going to hold the price, that's good. But I have no sell. Try to understand, brother. I have no sell. I can't take my sell over here. Why? Because there is much more possibility market will go higher and it will take the buy side liquidity. That means it will come here, it will give me some kind of retracement, then it will go higher. So I don't want to be chopped up here. Okay, that's why I told you I don't want to see this buy side liquidity has taken. Now where prices at that level. Okay, here look at this, just this level, prices here. That means it is going to stop all the buyers here. They are going to stop out. And now when it will go higher one more time, where was our thing over here? That was, okay, they took sell. When they took sell, maybe market will go a little bit lower. They will start to celebrate their winning. Then boom, it will go higher. It can happen. Okay, this kind of retail things. Okay, they are thinking this is their, I mean, the support turns into resistance. Okay, so they started to, already they have started to celebrate that, yeah, they're right. But my expectation is when they will start to celebrate, market will go higher. and it will stop them out. How long it will go, I don't know. Okay, so this kind of conferences, brother, I mean, i'm just I'm just sharing my thinking. Sometimes I do this type of things. All the buyers, I mean the sellers, whoever sold here, okay, they are not going to do anything. They are, some of them are already stopped out by this run. Some of them actually hold their trade to see that it is going to take that sell side liquidity. They hold their trade. So what market can do, it can go a little bit lower, then it can go higher again to stop them out. And most of the time market do this when there is a very nice news, like today's news. Okay, they do this type of things. Now the sellers who sold here, they're profitable now. They sold by that candle, specifically by that candle. They sold because support turns into resistance. They have already started to celebrate their winning. Now my expectation is it will go higher. At least it will go little bit higher. Okay, that is my expectation. At least it will go above that height. Now it will happen or not, I don't know, brother. That is kind of confluences. Okay, it takes more time to be, I mean, to think the market like that way. You will get this type of setup so many times, and this is very easy to trade. Okay, though it is not huge. I think it's how many handle over here. Okay, it's 17 handle, not a small run, it's huge run. 17 handle is huge. Okay, because I took the London session entry, there was 5 handle only. uh, the London session entry, that was 5 handle, and here the run was for near about, let me tell you, take it, how much, how many handle was there. It was 21 handle. Okay, so it was 21 handle. Okay, so this is the run. They are getting afraid. Okay, what is going to do, what market is going to do? Is it going higher, stop us out? This is the point. I'm interested to take my buy. This is the point. Why? Because this is my target. Where this is my target. Now I'm not telling you to do this, but I'm just telling my thinking. Okay, so this is the point where I took my buy. I put my stop loss just below here. I will target to that high, something like this. It's a little bit lower here, will be here. So that is kind of the entry I love to take. I entered long from 15970, stop loss at 15956. What did you say? You took entry at 15970. 15970. Okay, you took entry over there. You stopped your stop loss is 15956. 15956. 956. It's too long, brother. You can't take that much risk. Too long, brother. In my opinion, that is my opinion, brother. You can do it. And what is your target? What did you say? What is your target? 16000. So you took, yeah, okay, that's good. Perfect, brother. You can do that. People are going to sell here as well. Okay, when it come back again to this level, trust me, brother, they are also going to sell here. All of the people, and nobody is going to take buy now. Nobody, simply nobody is going to take buy right now. Nobody. Why? Already the sellers are stopped out here. The buyers are stopped out here. Then they took sell here. They are not going to take any kind of buys right now. Why? Because they're afraid for being stopped out again. So they are not going to take buys now. They are selling. Just at that level, they are selling. Whenever price is coming to that line, they are selling. And I want to say all of them will be stopped out. That is the retail logic, brother. And it works 100% of the time. No, brother, it doesn't work 100% of the time. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. Okay, so it's up to, I mean, up to you. How do you use this thing? But I love to use this one. I mean, if I get stopped out and wait for so long but didn't get any chance to mitigate my loss, and I saw some kind of bull flag over there, I jump for that. Sometimes, okay, not every time. Okay, let's see what price do. Buy side is one is so now, and don't forget about our things. Okay, I told you I'm not expecting market is going to take that buy side liquidity. That is my expectation. Yeah, obviously market can take that buy side liquidity. Obviously it can do, or it can just go through this fair value gap. It can do that on as well. I would love to see it will go through this fair value gap, and it will give me some kind of setup over here. Okay, that is my expectation. I would love to see that. Let's see what price do actually. And let me actually remove this one, because otherwise people will think I took that buy or something. That is the retail trade, I mean retail concept, brother. So you can use this one. If it works or not, up to them. And if you go for our thinking, that is my thinking. Okay, mark the consonant constant. Now you can tell me, brother, you are just going to add some more rules about the fair value gap, I fair value. No, brother, I'm not just going to adding something. I'm just telling you the thing. I saw the rejection from the constant enforcement. I saw price came back again to the lower part. I'm expecting lower run. That is my expectation. The way I saw the price. This is the last fair value gap. If you remember, this is the last fair value gap. Okay, let me actually show it to you again. See, this is the last fair value gap. Now there is another breakaway gap above that high. This is also from the 15-minute chart. Why it is not loading? Can you hear me? The internet done. So that is also the last fair value gap before taking that buy side liquidity. Okay, just a second. So see this high and that high, that is from 15-minute chart as well. That is also very clean. Okay, before that highs, this is the last fair value gap from 15-minute chart. So if market can hold the price over here, if it can hold the price, just try to understand, brother. Hold the price, market will go lower. That is more obvious. Where it will go below those lows? No, it will go lower and it will take some kind of liquidity first to come back again toward that buy side liquidity. That is the logic. Okay. So this last fair value gap has hold the price. It went lower. It come back again to the lower part of this breakaway gap. It went lower, came to this fair value gap. This is also another last fair value gap from that leg. From that leg, this is also a very nice last fair value gap. I saw the rejection from the constant encroachment. Price come back again to the lower part. I'm expecting lower down. This is all the expectation, the way I see the price. And if I see something clean, very clean, like here, you see this is very clean. Okay, it has taken the buy side liquidity. It has taken the buy side liquidity, market structure shift. This is all the fair value gap. If you would love to take your entry to this fair value gap or this breaker, whatever you would love to see, whatever you want to see, if you want to take your sell over there, your stop loss will be there. That is too far. That's why I'm not interested for that. So it can come when it is here. You can take your entry. It went lower. Okay, that's good. It's nice. That is kind of very clean setup over here. So if I see any kind of clean setup over here, what is missing over here? There is something missing over here. It didn't, yeah, though it has taken this buy side liquidity, but this is consolidation, pure consolidation. Look at the candles. Every candle has two wick and both of them are higher. Okay, big wick over here. Not every candle, some of them actually have the both type of wick, long wick. I don't like to see that type of wick. And this is just after the news. After the news, this is the weird price action. I don't know how it will react right here. So I have some kind of level. This is one kind of level. I would love to use those level to decide where price would like to go. If price would love to go lower, it has to break this I value gap. If price would love to go higher, it shouldn't break the constant encroachment below. It shouldn't go below that constant encroachment of this I value gap. It shouldn't do it. If it would love to go higher and take that buy side liquid, okay. This is the way I read the price. This is the ICT concept, okay. And now if you ask me where ICT talked about, like I mean about this, I can give you the reference. I took so many pieces from his so many videos. I added them all together. Then I came some kind of decision that market will do this type of things if it shows me that. Then I will I will do that thing. Okay. So this is the way I read the price. Anybody here is new? If you're new, please don't forget to give me the like. I mean, I can see there is only 14 like, but more people, more than 30 people, you are hearing my boring lecture. But 30 people is good, but get only 14 like. That is not I like it. It's up to you. If you think it's a little bit helpful, you can give me a like. I would be grateful to you, all of you. And now, if you have any question, you can ask me right now, okay? Because we have the news at 10. We have 9:30 opening volume. So we shouldn't do anything right now to this market. This is just after the non-farm payroll. Trust me, guys, this is the weird price action. There is no precision. What market has is doing, I am not seeing anything precise. How do I know it is going to be precise? See this candle when it tapped to the lower part. If I saw this specific run from here, I would say this is the precise price action. I didn't see the precision here. It came here at a level where there is no. I mean, I don't think so. It has traded the consequent. No, it didn't trade the consequent endorsement of that week as well. So I am not seeing anything special over here. Why price retraced from there? Why it has done this? Even it didn't trace. I mean, retrace from the consequent endorsement. It has retraced from a random level. It is retracing like that. Now look at this. Where this candle closed at the level where there is nothing. Here nothing. Here nothing. So this is not precise price action. If I don't see the precise precision, what does it mean? That means it has to respect some level you have draw in your chart. This fair value gap is more obvious fair value gap. Why this fair value gap is important? At this candle, when this candle actually happened, this is your fair value gap. This fair value gap has much more value. This consequent encroachment is very important. So low, consequent encroachment, high. These three levels are very important. Price should respect those levels perfectly. Like here, it has perfectly respect the high. Good. I got the precision here. Then like next time it failed, failed, failed. Here, irrespected. Do you believe this one? Sorry. Do you believe this or no? I don't believe because I didn't see the precision before. So I'm not going to believe him. But brother, it went to the high and it started to go lower. I don't know. Maybe it will come to the constant encroachment, little bit lower of the constant encroachment. Then it will start to go higher. It didn't take the buy side liquidity, but it has taken that buy side liquidity. That is not clean buy side liquidity taken. So it didn't do its job above here. So I'm not expecting some kind of perfect setup here. And if I don't expect some kind of perfect setup here, look the price, how the candle is forming here. See, like every candle, look at them. Even before the the 8:30, the candle were so much precise. Comparing to these candles, compare them, brother. Don't gamble here. This is gambling. Whoever is going to take entries over here, they're actually gambling. You have to read the price. The way I was trying to read here, I failed. That means I am not getting precise price action. When I'm not getting precise price action, I'm not going to jump for my trade. I need to be, correct first. When I will be correct, I'll jump for my trade after that. Okay. So if I saw market actually went lower, it went higher. That means I was correct over here. I was able to reading the price over there. The way I were actually reading, I was correct over there. So I'm not correct over here. I'm not sure that I'm going to be correct over here as well. I'm not correct before, so how can I be correct here? This is the way, brother. This is the way I read, okay? Are you still using your macro strategy? Brother, I never use my macro strategy. I use them when I have started my live money first. I took some losing entry when I have started my live account. I took some losing entry. Okay, then I just use the macro to be profitable. To be honest, brother, I used macro to be profitable, and after that, when I got some handsome amount, I stopped using macro because that is too easy, and I don't get some kind of, you know, what to say, the pleasure, or you can say the kick, something like this. Okay, I don't get it from the macro because that is too easy. In my opinion, that is too easy. Anybody can do this. The macro entry, anybody can do that. So I actually don't get fun from there. That's why I read the price. I love to read the price. I love to order price to go the way I am thinking. If I tell him to go lower, if it is started to go low, that is the feeling I really love. Okay. Tito, you always tell us if price don't take the equal highs is low probability, but sometimes price is high. I don't do that. Yeah, if price doesn't take the buy side liquidity, that is low probability. What does it mean? That means if price fail to take some kind of liquidity from here, okay, not this liquidity, that is different thing. This liquidity is different. I'm talking about here. If it failed, look here. Just let me use this example. You will understand. You will understand. Look here. What price has done? It has made the relatively equal highs over here. Okay, this high and that high, they are relatively equal highs. Market gave me the market structure shift. This is very clean market structure shift. Let me mark it. Nobody should have any objection about this market structure shift. That is market structure shift. I saw market has taken this buy side liquidity. It has taken this buy side liquidity. That buy side liquidity is different. That is for higher time frame run. Because if this thing had taken, this buy side liquidity is more obvious. But as my direction is telling me it is going to take the sell side liquidity, I don't want to see it will take that buy side liquidity. That buy side liquidity will be triggered another week, maybe another day, something like this. Okay, brother. So just forget about this buy side liquidity. I'll talk about this again. It has taken this buy side liquidity. If it failed to take that buy side liquidity, then I got this market structure shift. That would be low probability entry because it didn't take the buy side liquidity. So this setup will be low probability one. It doesn't need to take that buy side liquidity. One of my brother, he actually asked me, he messaged me through my Twitter, if I can see it or not. Let me actually check it. I'd love to talk about this one, and I hope that won't be a problem for him to show his message. Uh, that one. Okay, here. He asked me the question, why ICT marked that buy side liquidity, why he didn't go for that buy side liquidity or above that buy side liquidity, why this, I mean, here it has taken the sell side liquidity, though he is actually wrote it down wrong way. I mean, this should be the sell side liquidity, that should be the buy side liquidity or whatever. So why ICT actually marked that one as his buy side liquidity rate or stop rate? Why ICT didn't go for that high? That is his question. The thing is, there you can't just decide your buy side liquidity or sell side liquidity by a small time frame. To you have to go to at least 15 minutes. At least 15 minutes that you have to go. Now there is some confluences that will be very important when you will go for the bias. If your bias is low, I mean you are expecting lower run because there is something below here that is more obvious. Okay, if you are thinking that, then it will make some kind of buy side liquidity here. It will make buy side liquidity. It will left that buy side liquidity over there. Then it will go lower. But when it will start to go low, In the lower time frame, it will take some kind of little buy side liquidity. Okay, then market structure shift, that will be your the setup, but it is not going to take that buy side liquidity. It is going to left that on over there. Why? Because later it can target that buy side liquidity. If it has taken that buy side liquidity, then it started to go lower. That means it doesn't need to go back again above there, above that market or above that level. It doesn't need to go over there because it didn't left anything over there. That's why sometimes it left some area, like look, this high and that high. See, these two high are relatively equal highs. Now, when it has left that equal highs over here, okay, I am not able to mark here, but just look, this high and that high, they're relatively equal high. When this run started to go higher, if it has taken that highs, okay, if it has taken that highs, that means it didn't left anything over here. It doesn't need to go back above there one more time. It doesn't need to go there because it didn't left anything over there. That's why sometimes market left something. Now here, what I told you, I don't want to say this has been taken. Why I told you this? Because I want to see after taking the sell side liquidity. This is also Friday. This is the December. I would love to see market will go back again. Where it will go? It will target that buy side liquidity. Now it is going to take that buy side liquidity. I don't know, but this buy side liquidity will invite price to come here, but at least it will come to this buy side liquidity. This fair value gap will hold the price, then it can go lower. It can do that. That is why I need some kind of liquidity left over there. That is my, point. Or is it clear, Hans? Just let me know that it is clear or not. Hey Ravi, how are you, brother? That is why I told you I don't want to see it has been taken. If it is taken, when market will take this sell side liquidity, what it will do? It doesn't need to come back here because there is no buy side liquidity. But brother, it has buy side liquidity over here. That is too far, man. When it will start to go higher, if there is no level for liquidity, market maker is not going to be profitable here. He is not going to be profitable. He needs to be profitable at every level. At every level, he has to be profitable. That's why he made that type of liquidity. What does it mean? Sellers sold there. They put their stop loss over there. That is the liquidity. This consequent encroachment, it is very important. If it can hold the price, there is much more possibility it will take that buy side liquidity. Now, if it failed, there is much more possibility it will go and take that sell side liquidity. What is my expectation? I want to say it will go low and take that sell side liquidity. That is my expectation. I work with my expectation. If I see my expectation, the price is actually delivering with my expectation, I'm interested for my entry. If I don't see it, if I see it has started to go higher, I'm not interested to take any kind of buy over here. But I know when it will go start to go higher, I know maybe it is going to take that buy sell liquidity, but that is not my expectation. I don't work against my expectation. You have to have expect something from the market. You have to have some expectation. If you don't have any expectation, if you just think, okay, if it go lower, then I will take sell. If it go higher, I will take buy. You will be you will be in the losing entry because you don't have any expectation. Okay, this is all very important, guys. I don't know you guys already know this or not. Maybe I'm repeating the same thing again, but it's very important. If you have no expectation, you this is not expectation, okay? That market will take the buy side liquidity or it will take the sell side. I, either way, market is going to do that. The way it is going to do that, okay? Either it will going to take the sell side liquidity or it is going to take the buy side liquidity. Everyone knows that it is going to do one of them, or maybe after taking sell side liquidity, it will take the buy side liquidity. We don't know but it will do that. But that is not expectation. That is the thing, it will happen. Okay, what is expectation? My expectation is it will fail to take that buy side liquidity. It will go lower. If I see market close below this fair value gap, I am interested to take sell because this sell side liquidity is going to be triggered. That is my expectation. I will work with that expectation. Now, market didn't deliver with my expectation. Instead of that, it went higher. Take that buy side liquidity. Then I will start to expect another thing. Okay, I mean another when market will be here, maybe I will see something else. That will be my expectation. If market deliver the price with my expectation, I am going to take my entries over there. This is called expectation. If you don't expect something from the market, you are not ready to trade here. I'm sorry, brother, but I mean, if already you know these things, you can just hold, skip the information, okay? But this is very important, very important, very important. Without expectation, if you trade, that will be disaster. Trust me, brother. That will be disaster. This is the way you have to read the price. This is called reading price action. Reading price action, it doesn't mean the market is going higher, it is going lower, it is going higher. This is not reading price action. You have to expect something. You have to see market is going, and sorry, you have to expect something. Then you have to mark some level to your chart. Then you have to expect this chart is going to, the level you mark, is it actually respecting your level or not? If you see it is respecting your level, that is your building confidence. Okay, I am confident because market is actually working with my expectation perfectly right now. So when I will see some kind of setup, I will jump for that because market worked before with my expectation. It respected my level I marked. It should work here. The entry setup is very simple. Every single person know that. The entry setup, okay? See, it has taken this buy side liquidity, market structure shift, this very clean buy side, the displacement. There is some kind of fair value gap. Market came to this fair value gap. There is clean sell side liquidity. This is your setup. Now, this setup will work or not, that will define the reading price action here. Previously, market reacted with your expectation or not. If you see it has been respected with your expectation, this setup is going to work. If you see it doesn't work here, it doesn't respect your expectation, it is not going to work here. Simple, brother. Why it is very complicated? Why, man? This is very, very, very simple. What is my first expectation? What did I say you? I told you this is the consequent encroachment of the last fair value gap. I would love to see, the consequent encroachment rejection. This is the curve. Price came to the lower part, it should go lower. It should take some kind of liquidity first. Then if it has more anxiety or interest, if it is interested, it can take buy side liquidity. But before that, I would love to see that it has gone lower and take the sell side liquidity. Now that is my first expectation. What is my second expectation? When I was thinking the price like that way, I told you I don't want to say it has taken that buy side liquidity. Why I told you that? Because if it left some buy side liquidity, then 10 at 10 we have another news. At 10 that could be triggered. Okay, that could be triggered. If I don't have any buy side liquidity here, why market will go above there? Now link the first expectation with the second expectation. First expectation, it will be rejected from the lower part. I have already taught you everything about that thing. Okay, the lower rejection. So that is my first expectation. When I am expecting price will not going above here again, it will be rejected from there. Now I'm adding my expectation with some more confluences. So I will see, I will love to see it is going to left that area open so that later price can go over there and take that buy side liquidity. When I got some expectation from there and I saw market is actually going lower, what is my third expectation? This consequent encroachment can't hold the price. Until here it was holding the price, it was holding the price. I didn't want to see that. I wanted to see it will go through this consequent encroachment. What does it mean? I will jump for this thing. There is a fair value gap. I'll jump for this thing. So that should be my entry, brother. Oh man, I got an entry. This guy actually giving us some kind of signal or something. What is it? That will be my entry. Maybe this high will be set up, or I will target maybe this low. Is this you are thinking? No, you are expecting something, though price is not going to deliver your expectation perfectly, but it is actually giving you something that is with your expectation. Okay, just help me remove this one. Now you are not going to take your entry over here. Why you are not going to take your entry? Because this is not a clean setup. Look at this. What it has done. It is just going lower. It didn't take any kind of buy side liquidity. Nothing has taken over here. No perfect market structure shift. So just a fair value gap, you can't take your entry over there. You can't do it, brother. It is it is very strict. You can't do that. So I would love to see it will go lower and it will close below this fair value gap. I would love to see that. When I will see that, after that I will wait for some kind of setup. What is the setup? I have already showed it to you. Buy side liquidity taken, market structure shift, fair value gap, entry for the sell side liquidity. That should be my entry. When every expectation will be met, I will jump. If I see a very clean buy side setup, I'll jump for my setup. Now, if it started to go higher, it take the buy side liquidity. Am I interested to take my buy? It has taken the sell side liquidity. Very is it market structure shift? No, okay, you can mark it as your market structure shift right now. It has shifted your market structure. Maybe maybe this is your buy side. Okay, just for example, okay, I'm just this is your fair value gap. So market will come here. You will take. I'm not telling you to take this one. Okay, I'm just giving you the example. You will take your buy over there, and you will here. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Not okay. Don't go further here. No, I'm not going to do that as well. Why? Because this is going against my expectation. But brother, that is very clean run. Look at the time. What time is it now? 9:30. It is the volatility. Yeah, this time it worked. Every time it will work. Just go and check your previous 9:30. You will see some kind of weird price action. It went lower, it went higher. The volatility, and that is dangerous. I don't want to take that risk. I have not that much courage to do that type of, to take that type of risky entry. Now, ICT can do that. ICT can do this type of thing. I don't have the courage. I'm telling you, I don't have the courage. So I am not going to do that. It came to the consequent encroachment of the 15-minute fair value gap perfectly. So I am right now. I am expecting some kind of precise price action from here until 10. I mean I'm not sure we are going to get some kind of precision or not, but from here I would love to see some kind of precise price action. I'm expecting that, okay, because that rejection is very perfect, very clean. So I would love to see some kind of precise price action right now. Let's see how price actually react. Anybody has any question or something? Yeah. Okay, so guys, don't forget your likes. Yeah, guys, don't forget your likes. I would love to get some likes. I talk too much, right, guys? I talk too much. I know. I talk too much. 9:30 volatility. Never ever try to take that on, brother. Though, see how much handle is there. 40 handle, just 1 minute. 1 minute 40 handle. It's huge. But don't do this, brother. This is pure gambling. Pure gambling. This is the volatility. Okay, sometimes you will see higher run, then it will go lower, then it will go higher again. This type of things happen at 9:30 because the volatility is very dangerous at 9:30. 9:30 opening. Okay, so please don't gamble. So price came to the constant encroachment of the opening gap. This is the opening gap. Okay, let me the color. I'm going to remove the 15-minute gap because all of you know there is the 15-minute fair value gap, so I don't need that one. So price actually came to the opening gap constant encroachment. It has taken the buy side liquidity. Now you can expect some kind of, and I'm going to remove this fair value gap as well. Okay, I don't need this fair value gap because I can remember the level where price came. But if you love, I mean, if you can't do this, please keep this on your chart because until this low is broken, you are not allowed to take sell. Okay, so it will be important for you. Okay, how do I remember this one? Look at this low. See, this low actually closed at the level of the low of this fair value gap. So I will mark that low. This is the fair value gap low. So I know this is the fair value gap low. If I see market has broken that low, I will get that it the fair value gap has broken. Okay, so I have just I mean the remove the on mid fair value gap. Brother, can you share some understanding or knowledge for London session? Thanks in advance. Okay, the first thing first, if you are expecting a lower run at the New York session, you will expect higher run at the London session. That is the first thing. The first, when I started to see the London, that is the first, what to say, the look over here. Where is so from two. Okay, so here is the London session. Okay, these two London session started here from here. Okay, it went little bit lower. After that, it started to go higher. So this is the run, the higher run from the London session I'm expecting. Why? Because I'm expecting lower run at the New York session. If you remember, before 8:30 news, I told you I would love to see lower run. So I was expecting lower run at the New York session. When I am expecting lower run at the New York session, I will expect higher run at the London session. So that is the first thing. Okay, it will do every time. No, brother, not every time. Nothing is certain 100% in this market. I'm repeating that same thing. Okay, so I was expecting higher run at London session. Now what else I can add? I didn't actually prepare for the London session. I didn't expect that you will ask this question. Actually, I'm not a big fan of London session. I don't trade at London session. What else I can tell you? Mm, brother, can I talk about London session later? I'm sorry because I didn't think about the London session. So if you just ask me, it is kind of the situation. I don't know how to talk about the London session. Okay, I'm extremely sorry, brother, but if you don't mind, I will ready something. I mean, I will ready some speech, then I will talk about pronunciation. Okay, Ravi, from where you take this brown? What did you say? 15 minutes. What did you say? The previous level gap, brother. The previous level gap was this candle. Okay, this candle, this gap. This gap was the last level gap from 15 meters. That one I have removed, George. I have removed the level gap from that was from here. Okay. Now I don't need that one right now. That's why I removed that one. Okay. Let me go over there. Okay. Saim Hussain, good morning, sir. Guys, I told you that someone actually told me about this trading things. This is the guy, this Saim Hussain. He told me about this trading in my life first time in 2017. He told me that there is some kind of market where you can earn money from there. So this guy actually told me that. He's my uncle. And he's in Canada now. I got the information from him in my life first time that there is something called trading. You can earn money from this chart. Okay? I got the information from him. How are you, Chacha? No, you are great. Give us one tip. Yeah, Julie, I have just told you that the expectation. Okay, if I'm expecting lower run, I will expect higher run to the London session. But I need to think about the London session first, then I can talk. Okay, before thinking, I just can't tell you something because I don't trade London session. All of you know that. So it's kind of the place where you ask me some kind of question that is very difficult for me to answer without preparation. Since it's not consolidating inside the pink box, what would be a confirmation to determine a bias? This is my world. The ping pong, I mean, I am a colorblind. You can say that because I not colorblind. I actually don't understand or don't know the name of the color. But if we're talking about this opening gap, I marked this one. It's because this is the opening gap, and I can see it has traded from the constant encroachment. This opening gap is very important until this. It has to be traded from here to here. Every single point of this fair value gap is important from this opening gap. If I see this run actually came to this upper level of this opening gap, I am going to remove this one because until that, this fair value gap, I mean this opening gaps, every single level is very important. I would love to mark the consequent encroachment, upper level and lower level. So far, I can see it has been rejected from the consequent encroachment. It started to go, I mean, it consolidate. I know the reason. The reason is we have the news at 10. So market is going to make some kind of liquidity right now. So it is consolidating for that reason. So it is what it is. Let's see how it reacts. Okay. And I'm not going to determine anything depending on the opening gap. Opening gap is just for the confluences. If you are waiting for the lower run, I if I am waiting for the lower run, I don't want to see it will be traded fully. This opening gap will be traded fully. Okay, it shouldn't be closed totally. I want to see some kind of unfilled area. There should be some level that should be unfilled. So this is at the level of the buy side liquidity, tick by tick. That's very nice. Okay, I know it's we only trade New Week. Sorry, New York after 9:30. Only reason why I'm asking is because I'm in the UK. Thanks. And yes, no worries. We'll speak about it another. Thank you, Robbie. I will make something from the London session to talk about, and then when I will come back again to my live, I will talk about the London session. Okay, brother. And that would be really so grateful. I'll be so grateful to you if you understand my problem. I didn't make anything, so I just can't start to talk as I don't trade at London session. So I need to make something first. Just okay, I have the same one, but is not exactly the same as I am on the US 100 chart. Okay, from US 100 chart, you are not going to get the precise price action. It is very difficult to understand or learn this concept from US chart, US 100 chart. Okay, brother. I'm not trying to demotivate you. I'm not trying to tell you something so you will get hurt. I'm just telling you the things that is true. Using US 100 chart, learning ICT concept is kind of learning swimming on the earth, okay, not in the water. It is very important. It went above that buy side liquidity. It has taken. This is the last barricade that can hold, or it can be a shallow run. If it is a shallow run, then I would love to see that one. If it is a shallow run, no, it's not a shallow run. So this is the I fair value gap I marked. Let's see this I fair value gap can hold the price or not. Now, are you interested to take your entry right now? I'm not, because we have a news at 10. That is very important. At 10 we have the news. Don't gamble here. Hi bro, there is an inquiry about large 15 orange color fair value gap. It is noticed in 15-minute chart that you use Wednesday 9:30 a.m. candle instead of Thursday 11:30. Kindly advise the reason that you were considering. Tempo, what did you say about the large 15-minute orange gap? This is the about inquiry about large 50-minute orange gap. So I think there was a gap I already removed. You talked about this, but it was the candle. Okay, look, this candle high, 945 candle high, and 915 candle low. This was the gap. I marked this gap. Okay, brother, because there was only fair value gap that I marked. That was the fair value gap, and this is the opening gap. See, this is the opening gap. Okay, this one is the opening gap. This is also opening gap. I'm going to remove this opening gap now because it has traded this opening gap. So I'm going to remove the opening gap, but I will remove it at the afternoon session. So this is the opening gap. This all opening gap has been traded, so I removed all of them. This gap is still untraded, so I kept it to my chart. I hope you'll understand. What I told you, if this buy side liquidity has taken, there's much more possibility to take that buy side liquidity. That is on the run right now. I would love to see how the opening gap high actually is going to work. Is it going to hold the price or not? It has traded the opening gap high. See, very precisely. Now let's see how it worked. How the price actually work over here. Right now, do you have anything to take your entry? I don't have anything to take my entry. But brother, you can use this I fair value gap. I mean, when market will come back again to the low like this, you can take your sell. There is a very clean setup. I don't think so. I mean, I don't see the way you are seeing. I'm not going to do any kind of gamble right now. So I am expecting this thing. I'm not going to take my entry. Why? We have a news at 10. Simple, brother. Very simple. We have a news at 10. You planning to create Telegram for your fans to know when you are going live? It can be read only. Asian Range Master, I actually tweet before I come to my live. I always tweet it. Okay, to my Twitter, I always tweet it. If you go to my, I mean, I'm not telling you to follow me or something, but see, I just let me show it to you. Okay, whenever I came to my live, I tweeted it before, then I come live. Okay? Look here, feel free to join. That is my tweet for live. Every time I come live here, if you wanna join, then welcome. Every time uh, I start my live, I tweeted it before. Okay, so that is what it is. Okay, I don't know what to say, but and the Telegram, Discord, I really don't understand them, but I use the Twitter most of the time. If you want, you can follow me. If you want, okay, I'm not telling follow me. I'm just telling if you want, you can follow me because I share so many things to my Twitter. I hope that will be little bit helpful for you as well. And if you search at the rate of NRT12345, you will get my profile. Okay, if you search from there at the rate of NRT12345, very simple. So let's see this IFA value gap can do its job or not. Okay, we have news at 10. Don't forget about that news. And if you take any kind of entry by seeing the perfect price action, what is the perfect price action? It has been rejected from the opening gap high very perfectly. It went through the I fair value gap. Next time when it came back to the lower part of this I fair value gap, you are going to get some kind of run. At least here, at least, at least to this fair value gap. That is my expectation. Am I going to take that entry? No. Why? Because we are just before the news. I'm not going to take this entry as well. I'm not interested at all. I will get more precise price action, more perfect entry later after the news, maybe at the PM session. I don't know. I don't need to be hurried to take an entry right now. That is gambling. Yes, I need data on trading view. Okay, George. Yes, and CFD instead of future. Yeah, that is true. US 100 is CFD. Show me some 50k move, coffee and me gambling in demo today. We can make more. Who can make more? Okay, okay. Time I will join with you guys. Okay, for gambling. I will choose my paper account as well. But I'll be less profitable comparing with you. You guys are awesome. 1 hour breaker plus family gap. I didn't see the 1 hour. Let me check it. Why is the breaker? Low, high, low, low. You are thinking about this breaker, this consistent breaker. Let me actually check. No, for breaker, I have something. I see the breaker the way I see. Okay, you are seeing low, high, low, low. So below, I mean, sorry, not low, high, low, high, not that way. How did you mark this breaker? High, low, higher, high. So you are marking this that way. You are marking that on as your breaker. High, low, higher, high. Either way, this is not the breaker for me. The breaker I look for, this is not the breaker for me. Why? Because this high didn't trade the fair value gap over here. No, it didn't even trade this fair value gap as well. So nothing. That's why this, if you, though I am not thinking this is breaker, but if it was the breaker, if it was the breaker, that wouldn't be my perfect breaker, because this high didn't break, didn't retraced from the fair value gap. It has been retraced from the rejection block. I don't count rejection block as my perfect rejection. So that can be triggered. So I don't think so. This breaker. That is my opinion, brother. How do you see the fair value gap? Here you are seeing this fair value gap, right? So this fair value gap, that fair value gap. Either way, I'm not going for that. The market is reacting beautifully from the new week opening gap consequent enforcement, but I don't see that level marked on your chart. Yeah, Rajat, I didn't mark the this week new week opening gap, as I was thinking that new week opening gap is not actually important for this week. It is not important for me for this week. I forget already why I didn't mark it, but I talked about them when the new week opening gap has formed. So I really forget. Okay, so I don't want to go fast now, but I saw that that travel gap is not important for me. That's why I didn't mark the new week opening gap this week. Okay. Kung Tham, understand. Okay, thank you, brother. Thanks for understanding. I love when some of you get understand. I talked something and you understand. You get understand. That is the feeling I can explain. Oh man, awesome feeling. I'm going to remove the buy side liquidity, but don't forget this level. If market go below this buy side liquidity, that is more confident to go lower instead of going higher and take that buy side liquidity. When this thing will fail to hold the price, either this I level gap or this I mean the opening gap high, if it fail to hold the price, this buy side liquidity will be triggered. Okay, and this thing will be triggered. But if it can hold the price, can send it back lower, trust me, brother. This sell side liquidity is juicy, very juicy. Don't gamble before 10. At 10, we have the news. Don't forget it. Don't gamble it. If I would take that entry, would I be profitable or not? Let me actually check it. Uh, that would be my end. I'm just checking, okay, if I was right or not. Because there is one level, the opening up constant encroachment, that is the barrier for coming to this level gap. But if I would take that entry, it would work or not. I just need to see that, okay? I'm just seeing it is going to work or not. This opening gap constant encroachment is the only barrier come to this level gap. If body close below the constant encroachment level, if body close, there is 99% chance market will tap to at least to this fair value gap. Though I'm expecting market will go low, okay, that would be a profitable entry. Good. Oh man, I missed this entry. See, I missed this entry because of you. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't take that entry because it's just before 10. So what I told you that though it is going to go lower, at least to this fair value gap, I'm not interested to take that sell. This is the price action. So I got precise precision. I have started to get the precision already. This time I was right. I am getting the precise price action now. Now I am interested to read. I mean, if there was no news at 10, then I would love to take some kind of entry here. How did I take that on? It has taken the buy side liquidity. This one has taken the buy side liquidity. This is my market structure sheet. This is my fair value gap. Look at this fair value gap. Let me show it to you. Um, This is my. I'm telling you, if it wouldn't be the news time, so that would be my entry here. I will put it here. Why I put it there? Why I didn't put it here above that swing high? Because I don't want to increase my risk. I would love to put it here because market can go back again one more time to the lower part of that IPR value gap. It can go over there. That's why I put it over there. Where should be the target? Above those lows. Those lows are more perfect. Why market is reacting like that way? Because it has tapped to this fair value gap. See, nobody closed below the constant encroachment. So it is going to act as a support. I don't want to see that on as a support. If you remember the setup I uploaded to my Twitter, I have marked some level like the way I have marked that one. Just let me show it to you because I removed all of them. This fair value gap, I have marked that one, and this fair value gap. It came to the upper level, it went higher. Where did it go? To this fair value gap. I didn't want to see that constant encroachment, the body close above the constant encroachment. Instead of that, I would love to see it will go through this lower fair value gap, like over here. This is the same thing. I don't want no, I don't want to see the body close above the constant encroachment. Now it has closed above the constant encroachment. I am thinking this is the fake breakout and it is just before the news. I'm just removing this thing. It is just before the news, so you will expect this type of thing. That's why I am not interested to take any kind of entry right now. So this thing happened. I believe either this is a fake breakout or this is just because of the news. I want to see it will go through this fair value gap. It will come back maybe one more time to the upper lower part of this fair value gap. Then it will deliver lower. Okay. I can see there is near about 50 people, but get only 27 like, brother. I just need to like, and it's free of cost. Why don't you give me the like, brother? If you don't like it, just don't stay over here. But if you like, I mean, man, if I stay here, I would have already, I would have earned some money. Trust me, brother. This is the what to say. How to look? This is the real money. Okay, I got the perfect. I mean, entries or whatever I get it. That is real money, not paper trading. I'm staying here with all of you guys without any benefit, without any profit. I just ask the like from you guys, and you don't you don't think that I can get the like. Seriously, man. We have clean sales and liquidity in 1 minute chart 15937, 15937, 15937, 15937 here. Yeah, thank hands. Actually, it's very difficult, right, to mark everything from here. Okay, so this is the sell side liquidity. So I would love to take some partial below those lows and I will hold my trade until here. Now I'm not doing this, trust me brother. If there was no news at 10, no news at 10, I would do this. As there is news at 10, I'm not interested take any kind of sell. I'm expecting until this sell side liquidity is taken, I'm expecting market will go through, I mean, not that one, this one, toward that sell side liquidity. That is my expectation. Okay. Now before 10 news, it has taken the buy side liquidity. That's good, no problem. and this opening gap, it hold the price. Market went below the opening gap consequent encroachment, so it is at the lower part of the opening gap as well. It has been rejected from the I fair value gap, the consequent encroachment, I mean from the I fair value gap. Every single thing is telling me market is going lower. I have very clean sales and liquidity here, 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 and here. I have only buy side liquidity here. When I will expect market will go higher, when I will see market will close above this high, this opening gap high. When market will close above this opening gap high, this buy side liquidity will be on my table. Until it is not broken, I'm not going to take buy. I'm expecting lower run. Okay? That is my expectation, that is my thinking, that is the way I read the price. This is everything. And all you have to do, just give me the like. Don't forget to give me the like. Why I'm asking for like? Because if you give me the like, then YouTube algorithm will help me to send this. See, this is the news time. That is the news time, guys. Be careful, be careful, be careful. What to do, what to do. Let's see how it reacts. Anybody can hold this type of time to your trade, your live money. I can't hold it. I would love to see where the price close. If it can close above this high, I would love to see it will take the buy side liquidity. If it close below or at the level of this high, I will expect the lower run. Now let's see. Can I get a chance to backtest with you? I can go through how I do top-down analysis and you can man, to be honest, brother, um, I can't explain how busy I am. I can't explain, brother. And I don't know what to say, brother. I need to confirm first. This is not fake breakout. Mhm. Sure, brother, sure. No problem. You can message me, and when I will get free time, I will obviously reply you. Except the way, okay, okay. I never hold my trade until here. You see, this is 75 handle. I never hold my trade until there. I always go for this type of 30 handle, maximum 30 to 40 handle. Okay, I really go that type of trade, but here I would like to see that it can what it can do. Okay. Why I got confident that this can work? Why I got the confidence? The reason is I got the precise price action over here. Very precisely, I got the precision here. So when this setup happened, now You can ask me, why, brother? Why did you, interested to take that type of buy? I've already put my, why you are interested your entry after the news? Because this is the not the non-farm payroll news. We have the news at 8:30. After 8:30, we this is expecting. This is expecting that we will see this type of price action. But this news actually is going to give us some kind of setup. Okay, that is the reason I'm interested to take this entry. Now, I will never hold my trade. I'm just repeating this thing. I will never go for this type of 75 handle. I prefer at least I start from 20 handle, from 20, 30, maximum 40. But I am going to put it over here because I'm expecting market is going to take that buy side hit. That is my expectation. That is why I put my stop loss. I'm in the target profit over there. You can ask me, brother, from the morning you were talking about the sell side liquidity. You talked that it is going to take that sell side liquidity. Now you are telling that market will go higher. Why? I gave you the precision just before the news. If I see market close above that by this opening gap, okay, this thing, I would love to see market will take that buy side liquidity. Now, does market need to go over there? I don't need that. That is my expectation. Market will go toward that buy side liquidity. I will just take some meat from the bone. Okay. If I take my entry over here, like just like here, okay. If I take my entry over there, I will close it at maybe I have already taken some kind of partial when it went above that high. I have already taken some partial. Then maybe I will hold it until 13. It's enough for me, okay? But it is what it is. The way I think I need a level where I am expecting market will go, but I'm not going to hold it, okay? Whoever are with me for so long, all of you know, I never hold my trade for the highest liquidity. If I don't see any kind of what to say the uh, price level over here, then I use actually this thing. And now it is very difficult for me to mark this one because that is a big range. So see, it's at the level of 1 minus 1.5. It is at the level of highest liquidity. Maybe I will go for 0.5 and 0.1. That could be my target here. That could be my target, and this level will be my first partial, or above this high I will take my first partial. I can do any of that, okay? And that could be, maybe that could be my, I'm not telling you anybody to take this entry because this is not going to happen, or this is not going to work. I'm just gambling over here. I'm repeating this thing, okay? So please, nobody push your button. If you do that paper trade, no problem, but nobody please push your real money button. That is a request, brother, to all of you guys. Please, if you do that, that is kind of the disrespect, okay? So maybe I will target here to that level because I never go for the highest liquidity, but I am going to mark it here because I am expecting market will take that buy side liquidity. That's why I'm expecting that one. And as this price action is very little bit tricky, so the minus 1.5 standard deviation is at the level of the buy side liquidity. At the highest level of the buy side liquidity. That's why. Otherwise, if I actually love to go for minus 1.5. Okay, always not minus 1 minus 1.5. Always I love to go for that. My stop loss at the break even already. At the break even, I have already taken my partial, and I will put my stop loss at the break even. Okay, and it is what it is. Okay, I have marked the minus 1 standard deviation over here. If it can touch that high, I'm done. The trade has done already. So would be 48 handle, near about 50 handle. Okay, so my trade is done. I'm not going to hold my trade until here to that buy side liquidity. Then why I mark that buy side liquidity? Because that is the highest buy side liquidity what market can do. It can come here and it can make another high. Okay, maybe a little bit lower that high, that buy side it can make another high to make that more stronger. That's why I never target my highest buy side liquidity. And this is the only entry I would take if I were in my live account. This would be the only entry. Now, the guys you are here, you can think I only do the paper trade or something. No, I actually do the real money also. Sometimes, I mean, today I had to take this one because if I take the entries, then trade of it, you can see this is not paper money, this is trade of it. I mean, the top step. If I wouldn't take that entry, my account will be gone. I have to take the entry at the morning session. So that is the done. I mean, the trade has done over here. That should be the entry. And why I put my stop loss just below the I fair value gap? I mean the inversion fair value gap, because I took my entry at the top of this opening gap. I took my entry over there. Okay, I didn't take my entry to this fair value gap. Guys, just look at this very carefully. One, and let me remove this one as well. This one. I didn't want to mark the level. You know how to mark them. This is the breakaway gap, whatever. See this break, I mean this fair value gap. This is the break, I mean fair value gap, and price came to the consequent encroachment of this fair value gap. I'm going to remove all of this. Okay. It has taken the sell side liquidity one time, two times. Market structure shift, fair value gap, price came to this fair value gap, it went higher. Now, I didn't take my entry to this fair value gap. Did I take my entry to, then did you take your entry to this I fair value gap? No, I didn't do that as well. Then where did you take your entry? I took my entry to this opening gap high. Why did you do that? I saw this opening gap 50%. Now, this is even happened before marking the opening gap. Then why you are doing this thing? This is also the 15-minute fair value gap. Just mark your 15-minute fair value gap. You will see the precision. Okay, don't ask me, but you will get the precision from the 15-minute fair value gap. So it has actually traded the constant encroachment. It came little bit lower, then it went just boom, it went higher. Now you can say me, brother, this is because of the news. Yeah, this is because of the news, but this is also the setup news. Okay, this news is going to give you the setup, either the upper way or the lower way, but you are going to get your setup over here either way. Okay, so it went here, and I saw this opening gap actually working perfectly. I'm going to remove this one now. I don't need this opening gap anymore. I take my entry over there, and this I fair value gap can be triggered. Can be, okay, this will trigger 100%, I don't know. This fair value gap will trigger 100%, I don't know. But that I mean opening gap will be triggered 100%, I know that. So that's why, and I put my stop loss just below the I fair value gap. I gave a little space over there, okay, so that I don't be stopped out. I will go for the standard deviation -1, as I didn't see any buy side liquidity over here below this buy side liquidity. I'm not going to hold my trade until here. I will take some partial above the high or at the -5 standard deviation, zero point 0.5. Okay, standard deviation, any of that level, I will take my partial. I'll close it over there. I believe it is going to trade that buy side liquidity, and there should be a level of the hourly fair value gap. Now you can ask me, why brother, why did you mark the hourly fair value gap? I didn't tell you that I don't use the hourly gap. Okay, I told you if I don't see anything in 5 minutes, 15 minutes, then I go for either 5 minutes or hourly fair value gap is perfect for me. So from hourly chart, that is more obvious. If it can take that buy side liquidity, this hourly fair value gap will should work as its last fair value gap. So, and this breakaway gap, how do you use that? I'm not interested to read the price anymore now, because my head is already spinning. Okay, because the price action over here, that was too difficult for me, and my head is started to spin, so I can't tell you the precision right now. I mean, so many things, right? I hope you will understand. Can I get it? Okay, no, it's okay. Lesson learned today about opening gap. Okay, if you get something, then that's good, brother. Yeah, sometimes I talk something I don't plan. I just talk because you guys don't ask me the question. I don't know what to say. So whenever I see something, I talked about them. This is what it is, okay? Anybody has any question? And anybody new here? If you are new, can you guys give me 11 more like? Can you give me 11 more like? I will be grateful to all of you. Trust me, brother. I will be grateful. And I know, I talked to Ravish, but it's okay. If you don't like, then no need to give me the like. But if you like a little bit, then you can give me like because I can see it's near about 50 people and I get only 39 like. So still, I didn't get at least 11 like from all of you guys. So please give me some likes so that it can be at least 50, okay? And if anybody here, if you are new, if you like the things from here, you can subscribe to my channel. But it's up to you. I'm not telling you to subscribe. I'm just telling you to give me the like. It's up to you. US 30 very close to make a new all-time high. Julian, I told you that US 30. That means the Dow, right? YM, NZ. I don't believe that it will go higher than that high. I don't believe that. I would love to see lower run. It has already taken the buy side liquidity. It has this candle has taken the buy side liquidity. This candle should trade the constant encroachment of this high. Okay. Now I don't analyze the Dow market, so don't take it as a direction because I want to see it has been traded the constant encroachment of this. Then it will go lower. That is my expectation. And if I just remove this thing, if I mark the constant encroachment, I mean the mean threshold here, the mean threshold. I don't want to see that body will close above that mean threshold. I don't want to see body close above that mean threshold. If I go 1 hour chart, I will see the gap over there, okay? Fair value gap. Or the 50-minute chart, I will get the fair value gap over here. It has taken the buy side liquidity. Market structure shift didn't get any fair value gap from hourly chart, but from 50-minute chart, I believe I will get a fair value gap over here. No fair value gap, the week. So there was the consolidation, but especially we get some kind of fair value gap over here. It has the week, long week. Okay, so we didn't get it from there. I don't want to see this high has been taken. I don't want to see that it has been taken. I don't want to see that. Okay. Shahid Ali. What did you say? I'm new here, my good brother. Hey, Stephen, you are, don't fun, brother. You are not new here. You are one of my oldest brother. I mean, you are here for so long. 20 July inversion fair value gap will work soon. Okay, that's good, brother. If it works perfectly, then I'll be happy. I mean, if you can mark some level, that is the first lesson. If you can mark something, that means you are learning. And if you can if you already know how you will expect how the expectation see the buy side liquidity has taken. Oh man, I also right, man. I also right. Tell me that I am the right one. I am always right. This hourly fair value gap should hold the price. Okay, if it can hold the price, market will go lower. I see very clean sell side liquidity here now. All of them will be triggered next week. That is my belief right now. And this hourly fair value gap should hold the price. If it failed, then I don't remember why I have marked this one. What is this level? Later I will check. What is this level? I will check that later. Okay. But all of this area should hold the price because it has taken the buy side liquidity. Man, tell me that I am always right. Tell me that 20 July I travel gap will work soon. 20 July I travel gap. Okay, if it works, then I'll be happy. I don't know why is it. Buy side on the daily chart. No, it's not going to take the highest buy side liquidity. No, I don't believe it. Now in Dow, it can do it, okay, but because I don't know how to read the Dow. Okay, so that is the level from this volume balance. There was the volume balance. So this is the volume balance. So this fair value gap is actually the volume balance. This volume balance is going to hold the price. I'd love to see it will trade the lower part of this volume balance, then it will break down. That is my thinking. If only if this high is taken, I'm expecting higher run. I'm not expecting lower run anymore. Until then, I hope market will come lower. How long it you are expecting, brother? How long it will go? It will come here. It will come here. That is my expectation. Market will come here. How it will change? If it can go higher than that high, I will expect higher run. Market will come here somewhere. Until then, I'm expecting market will come here. Right, T2, we'll see. Will we see it? TGIF today weekly candle has made the high, so we should expect a little lower movement on the candle PO3. TGIF, I don't know, but yeah, obviously I expect some kind of lower run at the last hour. Okay, that means 315 to 345. Maybe we will get a setup at that time. If I see market expand higher, then we will expect that a small lower run from the last hour, not before the last hour. Now, if you ask me about the TGIF, brother, I have already told so many times. Though everybody told that it is very easy, the TGIF, in my opinion, that is hard because how can you mark the low and high? How do you know that would be the high? How do you know that? I don't know where the price, what will be the highest high. I don't know. So in my opinion, TGIF is very hard. But if you think it worked for you, then congratulations, brother. You have got a skill that is very rare, and just don't let it waste. Okay? Let it be wasted. TGIF, I don't know, but if it started to go higher, if it continue to go high, maybe little retrace then higher, little retrace then higher, or it will consolidate somewhere here. If it will do that at the last hour, we will expect some kind of lower run. If we see some kind of clean buy side liquidity very near here, not this. Okay, very near here. If we see some kind of liquidity that is very clean, either from 1 minute chart, 5 minute chart, 15 minute chart, 1 hour chart, I don't care, but I want to see some kind of very clean suicide liquidity. Then it will come lower. Okay, Rahul, guys, give me 9 more likes. I will let you go. Otherwise, I will keep talking. Okay, I'm just waiting for 50 likes. When I will get 50 likes, I will just close my session. And write it down, brother. I'm always right. Please write it down. I want to see that. I can't write it down over here because I didn't push my button. So I could do it, right? Why did I use this tool instead of pushing my button? I don't know. Please write it down. I'm always right. I love to see that. Now, do you guys got the point? When this thing have failed, hold the price. This is on the way to be traded. This buy side liquidity is obvious. If it can go lower below I mean, do you remember the 1 minute fair value gap? If it could close below the 1 minute fair value gap, this sell side liquidity will be on the table. This will be triggered like that way. This is the way you have to read the price. Very clean. Now, if you take your entry over here, maybe I took my entry to the opening gap high. Maybe you waited for this fair value gap trade. Maybe someone will wait for this high fair value gap, or maybe someone will wait for some kind of I mean water block or breaker, like anything. If whatever you will target, take your entry point, After taking that entry point, don't hold your trade until the highest buy side liquidity. That is a request, brother. Though you know it is going to be triggered, but don't hold it until there. Why? You will see sometimes price actually come here. It doesn't take the buy side liquidity, then it started to go lower, and you are expecting maybe it will retrace, then it will take that buy side liquidity. It will retrace, it will take buy side liquidity. At the last, you will be stopped out. If you have a very bad habit of trailing stop loss too fast, you will be stopped out at the, I mean, with some kind of profit. If you don't have that, if you're greedy, you will be stopped out at the break even, and if you're more greedy, then you will be stopped out at your at the loss. Okay, I mean below the break even, so at the loss. So that's why don't target the highest buy side liquidity. If you see some kind of clean buy side liquidity before that highest buy side liquidity, you can do two things. Either you can take some partial, put your stop loss at to the break even, or you can just close your trade at that level. You can do any of that, and that is the best idea, brother. I can give it to you. When is the right time to say that the fair value gap or I fair value gap has held the price? Is it normally after two candles or one candle? Any rule based of logic for that? No, brother, there is no logic. I mean, for the I fair value gap, there is no logic. It's because this is the this I fair value gap is kind of your experience. If you are much more experienced, you will be used to. You will know which I fair value gap is going to work and how it is going to work, how long it is going to work. You remember when it went through this, I told you if I take this entry, I will hold my trade until this fair value gap. If you remember or not, I did this in front of all of you guys. That should be my target. This fair value gap. Even these lows weren't my target. This wasn't even my target. Remember or not? I don't know. That wasn't my target even. I talked about this because of this setup. I told you that this setup is not perfect setup. So if there was a perfect setup, I would go for that or that. But when I saw this thing, I put my target profit above that fair value gap. That's why I did that. I did this because I was expecting, I saw something. I really don't know why it will come here, but that is the Sudoku or something ICT told. I saw this thing so many times, so I don't need to think about that. My mind is telling me this is the level you have to close. You have to close your trade above that fair value gap. You have to close it. This fair value gap will be done above that level. Now I didn't want to take that entry. I'm just telling you the thing the way I see the market. Okay, so that setup is not valid because that is just before the news. This setup is not valid. I wouldn't take that setup. Nothing. I wouldn't do it. I would do it nothing here after 8:30 to 10. I will do nothing here. At 10, when I see this run, I told you if it can go above that one, I mean above the opening gap high, then I will wait to see that if it is breakout or not. The next candle close above the opening gap high as well. I put my stop loss just below this I fair value gap. Why I do that? Because this I fair value gap it has to hold the price. This fair value gap has to hold the price. I didn't even mark the constant encroachment. If you see perfectly, every single place I marked the constant encroachment. Here in this I fair value gap, I didn't do it. Now I put my stop loss just below this I fair value gap, just here, just maybe one or two tick below the I fair value gap. Now this is the Sudoku, I mean pseudo experience or to say I really don't know. But this is not, there is no rules or something. Okay, sometimes you will see this type of so many candles, sometimes you will see one candle, but I fair value gap how to mark them, I talked about this. Okay, so that is for sure. Now this is kind of experience I am expecting. This is a setup as well. Okay, I'm not telling you to take this entry anyone, but I'm expecting this should work. This should work. You will put your stop loss over here and your target will be this breakaway gap high. It should work. Let's see it works or not. It has very what to say, I mean 50-50 chance. It's kind of 50-50 chance. Why it's 50-50 and it's low probability entry? Why? Because it didn't reach to this fair value gap, to this hourly fair value gap. That is the only reason it is 50-50 chance. But I would love to see it will work like that way. Okay? But the 9:28 fair value gap New York local time just 2 minutes before opening was not valid because it was lower of social liquidity taken, right? But it worked fine. Let me check, brother. What did you say? 9:28, 9:28. This fair value gap? 8. Okay. This one? No, brother. Actually, the thing is, I told you it has taken this buy side liquid, but any buy side, I mean, sorry, sell side liquidity is not perfect here. Okay, if you mark this one as your sell side liquidity has taken, perfect. If you mark this one as your sell side liquidity, perfect. If you mark this one as your sell side liquidity, perfect. It failed to take that sell side liquidity, it is also perfect. There is no fair value gap that is kind of, I mean, you can mark below the sell side liquidity because all these things are not perfect. Perfect sell side liquidity. This is not perfect sell side liquidity. This is the swing low. Everything is swing low. I'm not going to mark a I mean, single low as my sell side liquidity. Now, if you see, it has traded this fair value gap. It has traded this fair value gap as well. See, this fair value gap has also perfectly traded over here. Now, I will say, rather, this fair value gap is not valid, but this fair value gap is valid. No, I'm not going to tell that because I didn't see a clean sell side liquidity taken over here. Instead of that, it has made kind of sell side liquidity over here instead of taking that. Okay, I would love to take, I mean, to see this entry should work. I'm not, I'm going, guys, I'm just repeating the things. Please, nobody push your button, okay? Nobody, because if I push my button, I know how to manage this trade. You don't know. You don't know when I will, I mean, you know by your way. But the way I manage my trade, you don't know that. When I put my stop loss to my break even, when I will take partial, nothing you know. So please don't take your entry depending on my analysis. If you think it will work, I mean, your analysis is working, you are going to take your entry depending on your analysis, please go for that. I'm not telling you to not to do that, but if you take the entry to your real money depending on my analysis and you take a loss, you can't tell me that, brother, I took a loss because of you. You can't tell me that, okay? So that's the reason I'm telling you, don't take the decision depending on my analysis because you don't know when I will take my partial. How do I see the price? You know, you have no idea about that. Okay, it is strict. Okay, don't, 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 don't blame me for your loss. Don't praise me for your win. I don't care about about your win or about your loss. I don't care about it. I would love only to see that you guys can read the price. That is only concern, my concern. Okay, I would love to see that you started to read the price like the way I read, or some other people, they are profitable, they are reading the price. You are reading your price like that way, and now I'm losing money because I'm spending my time. I saw this setup, I saw this setup. See, if that was my real trade, I'm already profitable here to here. 2700 when price would come here, okay, at this level gap high. Let me mark it this here. Okay, it came to the upper level of that fair value gap. I have already taken my partial. My stop, where is my stop loss? My stop loss at the break even now. I have already taken my partial over there, and I will hold rest until this breakaway gap. When it will go through this low, it will go through this low. I will put my stop loss here, just above that high. Here, that will be my stop loss. When it will go through this, it has to break this. What does it mean? I want to see body close below that low. Body close, not the wick. That is very important, guys. When it will be broken, I mean this low will be broken, my stop loss is will be at that level, and then I will hold it little bit lower. I will move my stop loss here, upper level of this fair value gap. I will put it here. I will hold until it is triggered over there. So if I am stopped out, I'm already profitable. I have taken one partial, and already I have some profit here as well. This is the way I manage my trade, and you don't know how do I manage it. Please don't take your entry depending on my analysis. I'm never right. Okay, always I'm wrong. I don't know how to read the price. I know nothing. It's already done. I know nothing. Trust me, brother. I know nothing. Please don't take your decision depending on my analysis. So did I get 50 like? No, I get 44 like. So I don't think so. I will get 50 like, but it's okay. Guys, that's good. I hope you get something from today. Something maybe, okay? If you get something from here, I'll be grateful. I'll be glad. Thanks for being with me. Anybody, if you're new, you can subscribe to my channel. It's up to you. I'm not going to request for that. I'm just going to request to give me the like, nothing else. I need the like only. So anybody has any question? If you have any question, I know I'm 32 seconds delayed. So if anybody have any question, please ask me right now. Otherwise, I'm going to close my session for today. Okay. And I'm very sorry to waste your time. perfectly, perfectly wasting your time. I'm very sorry for that. Thanks, guys, for being with me. You're most welcome, George. Big thanks. No problem, Bloto. I don't think so. Anybody has any question? Like it up, people. Okay, I think you don't have any question. Thanks, Remy. Just no problem, Remy. I just want to see that you guys got something from here. That's all I'm wanting. Okay, and I know my English is boom, boom. Okay. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thanks for being with me. See you again. Another day with another live stream. Be safe.